to go to Jason Smith right now, the Missouri Republican, who is also the chair of the House Ways and Means Committee. Chairman, you heard a little bit about what Kevin O'Leary had to say about this, that this is on the management, but you know how these things can spread, and it didn't spread beyond certainly regional banks today, which were also hit hard. The entire sector was hit hard. The market was hit hard. Some people had deja vu all over again. Do you think that's justified?
Well, the very last time we've seen a bank of this magnitude fell was in 2008. And that could be a true indication of where our economy is at. We haven't seen interest rates rise this fast in 40 years. In fact, they rose more than the last 15 years combined. And you go back to 15 years, that's 2008. So the economy's not looking good. But of course, then you have the president doubling down on the wrong policies to try to help this economy, which is the wrong recipe for America.
Well, I mean, I understand where you're coming from. I don't think the economy's looking good. The problem is when it comes to jobs, it might be looking a little bit too good. In other words, good enough with the 311,000 jobs gained this month, more than 500,000 the prior month, a couple 100,000 before that, 1 million jobs in the last few months. It's so good that the Federal Reserve, some fear, is going to jump on that, Chairman, and continue to raise rates. Does that worry you?
It worries me about a lot of the economic factors. I'll tell you, when I travel across this country, I hear folks all the time say they just can't get people to work. They have all these help wanted signs hanging up outside of their businesses. But the reason why they can't get people to work is because the government's paying people more to not work with all the different handouts and programs, and that's something that has to be addressed. We need to make sure
there
work
aren't nearly as
is
many
more
of
valuable.
them now, right? But sir, there aren't nearly as many of them now. You're quite right. Right after COVID, that was the case. Quite a few have since ceased to exist. I guess what I'm curious about is what is explaining so many Americans not working, or maybe it's anger over COVID, having to return to their offices. There's got to be something else going on because they're not all on the government dime with some benefit or program.
They're absolutely not, and it's something we need to look at. However, Neil, just a few years ago, the Ways and Means Committee did a study that if a single mother with 2 kids had full dependency on all the different welfare programs she would have to make more than $69,000 a year to have a better quality of life than full dependence on the government programs. My congressional district in southeast Missouri, the median income household for a family of 4 is right at $40,000 a year. When people figure that out, they're gonna not work. And so we do have a problem with government that has to be addressed and eliminate the poverty trap, as I would say it. But there's other issues. We need to look at why are those people, the young men between 25 and 40, why are they not working? They need to work. Able-bodied, healthy adults, young men, 25 to 40. We just had a field hearing in Yukon, Oklahoma with the Ways and Means Committee on Tuesday. We had one in West Virginia the month before that. And the statistics of young people not working is astonishing. It
is remarkable. Chairman, thank you very much. We'll watch closely. I want to go